Hello everyone, welcome to Sunday, and another update for our darker purpose. As you can see, I'm very much alive. The cream corn shall not do me in, and I shall be back again. And here we go. Hopefully I can give you a much better run this time. Zen and the art of pummeling. Let's get that life up, and we'll get it up quick. Trash cans. So anyway, let's see how this works. Since they do seem to change the Woundwort Fortress a little bit, or maybe it was just my stomach making me believe things that weren't there. I think it was Ebenezer Scrooge who said that it can make you think of weird things, even though he was entirely wrong in his assumptions. So let's see, we got the bouncers, and I'm just gonna go to a different room for a second. Alright. Get myself back used to my controls again, or the controls period. Wow, that seems like unnecessary things in this room. The spiked balls, the spiked globes. I mean, we've already got a brew can champion. Do we really need to dodge globes as well? I guess if you make the game easier in some parts, you gotta make it harder in others. Anyway, let's check what's in here. Oh my goodness, there is something worth it. Can I find 2 more tokens? I mean, there's 2, but I mean, another 2. Come on, you broogs. Chalk. That's fine, but I need tokens. Let's hope we can find others. I really want that photo album really badly. The more experience we can get, the better. I'm glad I took the 50 extra life. Let's see. Oh, and also I have gulping as a lesson, so I have 2 extra juice boxes. It's to help me with my juice box fetish that I keep buying them. Oh, sad is sadness. Come on, don't let me down. Don't be just a— oh, thank you, Lord. There we go. Oh, there were 2 in there. I didn't even see those. Fine, we'll get them on this way though. Prodigal photo album, get. Ourselves. Survive. Okay, I can do that. You know, I don't think there's any room where survive is not an option for a survival room. I think a much more dastardly survival room might be like something with like a room with a bunch of those charging broogs or something. Alright, let's see who we got. We have some harmless markings. I don't like trying to attack some harmless markings while she's in there, because I've tried, like I did just now, and it seems like you have to hit her. You can't just hit the whole chalkboard. And that's a smaller hitbox for 1. For 2, it puts you in the way of some incoming damage. either in the sense of the fireballs or just the chalk itself. Let's see. Alright, level complete. Gotta see. We will go to the power struggle room of Brugge. Unbearable interest of being or importance of finding tokens? We'll take the importance of finding tokens. I don't really need the 10% interest. Especially because my token count right now is 2. If I hadn't bought something last floor, maybe I would have taken the unbearable interest. Of course, that only really works when you don't buy anything or have a ton of tokens. Alrighty, let's see. Next. Come on. I still have criticism attached to myself, even though it is nerfed. Okay, I didn't think I'd get stuck in that potato sack. But, nerfed or not, it's the damage that counts, right? That's the reason we had criticism in the first place, was because we wanted damage. And I need damage. I still need damage, in fact. That'd be another one for the unbearable interest of being. If I had the one that gives me +1 damage for every Meritus token I have, maybe I'd take that. Alright, there we go. Cleared that room. Next. Alright. Here we go. I was looking for you guys. I didn't think I'd find a champion in a room by himself, though. Not on this floor. Maybe on Woundwarts. There. My manuscript. Excellent. So now we have the fan of paper. Let's see. Alright. I think I've kind of got a way to do this room already. Let's get to the top of this. Come on. There we go. Take out those two. It's kind of a go one way, go the other way day with me right now. Ugh. Here's hoping for something. Oh, fine, I'll hit that thing. Hitting the Scarecrow actually does more than my manuscript does by itself anyway. Man, I thought that I was gonna get hit right there. There we go. Escher's Compass. I have enough for if I could afford a juice box or something, but let's just see what's in here. An unsettling concoction I might come back for. Escher's Compass. You've already fought 2 leaders. Will there be a 3rd? I doubt it, but I wouldn't be against it. Heavens no. Need some range ups. These times I'm going to have to take shyness again. I don't think there's a lesson that makes you start with damage up. That would be great. Because damage is also one of the big factors in these runs. Doing either too little or too much. Although there's almost no such thing as too much, right? Well, I suppose there is after a bit. If you're constantly defeating the enemies, maybe someone would say that's too much. Dear goodness, I thought at least they'd be dead by now. I just have to get back in my groove. I've been playing a lot of, well, me and the missus have been looking for things to play together. And do I want attack speed? Or more life, and Juice Box is giving me more life. I love Juice Box is giving me more life. I'm going to go very healthy this route. I could call this a wound wart route, but I'm too weak to do so. I mean, have you ever seen a wound wart this weak? I don't think so. Trap Stem Rose. Gain the Thorns effect. I'm of a mind that they need to fix the Trap Stem Rose's effect still. Because it still works off of the old hitbox that Cordy had. As opposed to her new, much smaller hitbox. Which sometimes causes the Trap Stem Rose to inflict damage from quite a distance, actually. I guess if anything, it can show you how different the hitbox is now. Which is always a good thing. Oh my god. I've heard of people able to do like 500s and something damage, or 300s damage, you know, normally. Which, that just sounds incredible. And I'm guessing that it all depends on the books you get usually. I mean, Juice Boxes of Darkness and Atlas Plugged and all that kinds of such. You know, right? So, they're both bright, but one gives me 7, so I might as well go to the 7, because, you know, more tokens, more credits. This is the room that usually has a champion, usually right there. I'm kinda glad it doesn't this time. Bright looks brighter now. Oop! I should compass. That's 2 down, 2 to go. Let's get rid of the Cassie. Unfortunately, the world doesn't want us to get rid of the Cassie. Fine, we'll keep getting rid of the Dusker. Yeah. The chalk clouds in a way, they don't feel very offensive. They feel more of like a defensive measure. And what I mean by that is they cause you to roll around and move a lot more, and you have to run away from everything, especially themselves. Sorry, I had to readjust everything. Ooh, memory room. Thank you. The more of those I find, the better. Gives me more things to do. I think I am just running out of different things to do on these lower floors, or in general, since I've done so many with the achievements. And I have to keep gathering those things because I need to know what to do. Oh, do not go out. Ah. I was hoping he'd just end here. But I guess he went up in the last room. Stop jumping. So many things you miss when you don't get them, you know? I know everybody's got their items, right? The items that you love to get them because that's your perfect run. Potato battery is one of them for mine, I guess, because I like how it gives me that sort of security about I'm gonna roll in the middle of them for a second. Of woo, projectiles. Security against projectiles, I guess I mean. And that really helps out in, say, the Capulet conclaves. It probably would really help out actually with the gifted. I don't think I had the potato battery when I got to the gifted the last time. Garvin sense of fear. Especially with those electric guys. I think it'd help out a lot with them. I think he went up. And what do we have here? The case of the rising lunch tray. Yup. I'm happy that I got that because it makes me happy to know, hey, look what you did. On the other hand, I'm disappointed to have gotten it because I already did. I really like some things I haven't done. But the only things it seems like I haven't done is really deal with Chapter 3. Okay. That was weird. So, is this their new thing? I'm just wondering. Like, it does seem like instead of just making it so that they don't produce two clouds, it's more like they produce both clouds but at the same time. That's probably how they had to do it, because he's programmed, I guess, to act like a normal duster, right? Which means that he should have at least two chalk clouds going at the same time. Yes. But since he actually, what am I doing? Student treaty is nice and all, but there we go. Let's get some damage going on in here. Anyway, but yeah, he's producing two, but they're at the same time. That way he doesn't produce another. I know. I just got something for damage and now I spent all my money, which reduces my damage. But It's the used knapsack. There were worse reasons for me to waste my money. Whoop. I wanted to go up for a second. Oh my god, these guys. They're probably my most hated enemies on the lower floors right now, the brood dogs. Because of their dodging. And I know it's not. I know that it's not actively dodging like the candle wax capulets. Or sinking capulets. But it's active enough to the point where it feels like they're doing it on purpose. Have you ever fought enemies that do that? Like, you know, maybe they are programmed to do it. Maybe they're programmed to do something and you just don't know it, right? Because you can't read the programming and you don't know what the person did to them. But, like, you're pretty sure that there's some really base programming in them that just causes them to be the biggest douches you can fight. Like, let's see. Like if they've got like just a little bit more range than you're expecting or something like that. Alright, so Sudsy seems to dash a lot more when he's actually parallel with me now. Oh. I said he seems to. Don't be a dick about it, Sudsy. Seriously. That was a lot less. That was a lot less ice bolts, wasn't it? That last volley, right? Anyway, maybe Sudsy's been changed a little to yeah, look at that. Oh, it's because he's in the wall over there. So half of them get destroyed. Ah. Okay. Yep. Because part of his body was in the wall, so half of his projectiles don't make it out. He still has that thing though, if you go all the way to the top and he spawns this ice brick, it won't block you. Like right there is fine, but if I were all the way up here when he did it, he would barely get me. Dang it, you! Come here and get your paper cuts. Oh my goodness. I'm just sucking lately. Really hoping to get over it. Oh, come on. Alright. Get rid of the Hudson Duster. Hope he drops something nice. Drop something good. Teddy bear. Not what I had in mind. Nah. Once again expressing my hatred for the doggies. lot of duster. This is my schooner floor, or my schooner room, or the leftovers, which I have yet to obtain, but have seen others obtain. I got. Even not on the higher floors, and what is doing me in? The footstool. Footstool! We hate you. By we, I mean me and maybe a few other people. I don't know. Everyone keeps arguing about the Disciplined King. No one argues about the footstools. Is it just me? Am I the only one who thinks that the footstools are almost incredibly insane? I mean, they're easy, but I mean, in concept, they're a little difficult. Let's face it. You can get the achievement for the king much easier than you can get the achievement for the footstools. We can at least all agree there, right? Alright, Duster. It's just you and me now. All your friends have gone. Eat paper. I'll back up a little bit. Oh, love them. Fine, fine. I'll stand here. It is say petting fish. Okay. Yes, my brain shortens things. I've been told by a couple people that it's an accent, technically. And I'm like, really? It's a Midwestern accent, more specifically Minnesotan, to omit certain words in a sentence. Now, I didn't think about this the first time that I ever heard about it, because I was like, really? I don't know if an accent could really be omitting words. Could it? Although, I suppose some accents have words, you know, of their very own. Words you wouldn't ever hear in another form of dialect. Maybe, barring that, I can figure it out. I am really glad that these tokens heal percentage. I am so glad that it's a percentage. Look at this. 5 for every one. I knew there were so many hands down here. I'm not disappointed about all the hands, except in the sense that too many environmental hazards make a poor experience gain. Open. Concoction, huh? Let's hope we can find a way past all these into something new and grand. And one chair. Let's see what our damage is right now. Our damage output is 93 to 98. Not great, but at least it's better than what you start with. Base damage is not a good idea right now. So I will take all of the help I can get. Whether it's from tokens or an actual book. It's gonna be from tokens. I doubt that there's enough enemies in the next room, or the rooms that remain, which is probably just one. Yep. to get me up there. So it's the Woundwort Fortress's turn. I'm not going to buy any extra juice boxes. I think 200 health is okay. I am going to activate my manuscript before I go in though. Hit! Oh. Get rid of the doghouse first. I think I already expressed my hatred for the dogs enough, so getting rid of their spawner, definitely first thing on my list. Always will be, always has been. And I like deploying the chalk at the bottom because it floats through most of the houses. Woo! I know I hadn't thought of a way to really do anything about the Titans last time we talked. I've decided that most enemies, being above them is a lot better than being to the side of them, especially because their attacks usually spread out in a horizontal, horizontally. I couldn't think of horizontal. I was like, horizontal angle? No, that sounds silly. I guess a horizontal, yeah, see? It just sounds weird to say horizontal angle. Anyway, just a horizontal, way. I know that there's a different word for it, but my brain can't think of it right now. There should be one more guy, yeah. I'm not gonna get it down low enough before I did that, so. Bounce, bounce, bounce. I think now it's low enough. So let's leave it alone and get rid of the globes. I want to know where they found a globe that small. Okay, Fortress. You don't like me and I don't like you. And Goneril shows up about now. Good. I was wondering if they changed that too. Somebody thought it was a bug that all the projectiles being fired disappeared when Goneril showed up. It's like, no, this is not a bug. This is because it'd be kind of a pain in the butt if they stuck around. Not an end-all, be-all necessarily, but it would be very annoying. As you can see, I am not actually focusing on the fortress right now. I'm keeping it up because I'm focusing on Goneril. She can come at me. You do about the exact same damage to Goneril as you do the fortress. I'm probably gonna lose my teddy bear. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. Can she even get you here? You know, that's a good question. If the fortress is still here... Huh. You guys saw that, right? She was spinning towards me like crazy. But she couldn't get me. Anyway, I'm going to complete the level. I'm glad I've beaten the Woundwort Fortress again. I really needed to, for my own self more than anything. These are all dormitories, I think it just said. Yeah, I didn't see any cafeterias. I'm not going to actually split this up because I don't know if I'm going to get much farther. So I'll go to the two small. Load. Now we definitely don't want the dark is growing. I don't have any extra move speed to give to the dark. If I had some, I might have done so. Oh, I guess I have 10%, but I don't really want to go up 20% of my 10% increase attack speed just for 2 extra juice boxes. I mean, sure, that's 2 free juice boxes I don't have to spend money to get, which I don't want to anyway, because that's my damage. But it's just the principle of it all. I am going to try a wound wart run pretty soon. Wound warts being hit points and damage. And hopefully I can also get something else. Some sort of item for mimicking their chair. I guess it'd be chalk, juice, hit points. Or chalk damage hit points. Would be a good wound wart run, right? So I'm gonna have to buy myself art. Oh, I thought I hadn't activated it yet. I guess I still have one more shot. Oh, just the sudden shift from going backwards and forwards. Oh, I thought it'd wear off when I entered the next room. Okay. Confusion, I am loath of you right now. I'm almost as loath of them as much as I am the people outside. You should shut the fuck up. Anyway, let's get these tokens out of the way. Yeah, shyness also needs to come back. I'm hoping to get another period soon. I'm around that age, right? I should be getting one every couple of times. Let's see. More dodge. Ever seem like if you don't buy something on the floor before you, it shows up in a chest or shows up on a champion on the floor above? Let's see. My dodge and resist are both 15%. I already knew that I'd lost my teddy bear after Goneril. I'm just gonna see what he has. Oh, to kill a rocking chair, huh? Alright, so maybe this run is going to go a little longer. Maybe. In that essence, I am going to stop it here. I'm going to put myself on a little pause state right there and cut this up into 2s. Snip, snip. Here comes part 1, the end.